Students, today I am giving you some tips about how to write the maths paper. This is specially for our SEC students for algebra and geometry. These are certain important points. Need to pay attention very carefully to write your maths and your geometry algebra paper. Okay? Now the first tip. The first tip here is to draw the rough column, which is a very important concept before you start your paper, because you will get the paper 15 minutes earlier before your question paper. So in each and every page you will draw a rough column nearly of about 2.5 or 3 centimeter to do your working. Now the next point. The next point is to draw your trigonometrical table on the last page. So whenever you do a trigonometrical sum, so it is very easy for you to just see the table and get the answer without wasting the time. So I'll show you how to make the trigonometrical table. Here we start. We'll make one column for 0 degree, 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. First we'll write here sin 0 is 0, sin 90 is 1. You must have done in your chapters side opposite to 30 is half of hypotenuse, side opposite to 45 is 1 upon root 2 of hypotenuse, and side opposite to 60 is root 3 by 2 of hypotenuse. For sine to cos, I'll reverse my values. Now you know the formula कि sin tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. So I'll just divide this value. 0 upon 1 is 0. So I'll divide this value for 30. 2 cancel. 1 upon root 3. Root 2 cancel. 1. 2 cancel here. Root 3. And 1 upon 0 is not defined, that is infinity. For tan to cot, I'll reverse my values. Not defined. Root 3. 1. 1 upon root 3 and 0. You know cosec is reciprocal of sin theta, correct? So I'll just reciprocal the values. If nothing is there in the denominator, it is 1. 1 upon 0 is not defined. 1 upon 2 is 2. Root 2 over here. 2 upon root 3. 1 upon 1 is 1. For sec, cosec to sec, I'll just reverse again the values. 1. 2 upon root 3. Root 2, 2 and not defined. This is the second important thing you have to remember for your tip, for your maths paper presentation. Okay. So after the trigonometrical table, here we move on with how to represent your answer, the final answer. The final answer is always written in the box, because if the steps are wrong in between, if there is a silly mistake, it is avoided and you can get the full marks. Always write, the next point we move on is always write the answer the way it is asked in the question paper. Okay. The next thing is to avoid mistake on the first page, because you all know the first impression is the last impression. The next point is, do not scribble or cancel the paper. This irritates and confuses the moderator and the examiner. So if you get full marks, your marks are deducted because of this silly mistake. The next thing is that keep the paper neat and clean without scribbling write the paper neatly and with calm mind. The next thing is you have to draw equal to signs wherever needed. Without equal to signs, your maths is of no importance. The next thing is there for geometry paper, especially the diagrams are needed. The diagrams are very important. So by seeing the diagrams, the examiner did have to refer the question paper to see the solutions. He can directly give you the marks out there. Okay. Now next thing is always the student makes the mistake of writing the numbers. The numbers should be written very properly. You have to copy the digits very properly. The next thing is put the value of pi, root 3 and root 2 if it is given in the question and if it is same word to word as it is. Next thing is to write the unit. For the mensuration paper, for the area, suppose you are writing area of rectangle, area of a sphere, so you have to write its unit, that is centimeter square or meter square. If it is volume, you have to write centimeter cube or meter cube. Okay, if it is doesn't mention, then you have to write just units. Okay, the last and the final important concept is to how to format your each answer. You have to write your answer in the form of given, that is the sequence, what to find out and solutions. This all tips will try to give you maximum possible marks. Thank you.